This game done yet? Yo, yo. You're live. I thought he changed this. Sharing links. I'm live, baby, live. How they lost this game. And wait till somebody hops in. We'll start this show off. That's game, baby. That is game. Let's check my audio levels. Sounds good. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. And testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing the other screen. Is good. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. It is week 1. In the books, man. It is time. It is time. And you know what? Where's everybody at? There's nobody here tonight. Nobody wants to nobody wants to be on the recap tonight. Mm-hmm. Very interesting. Well, in that case, We're gonna make this cinematic. We're gonna we're gonna make things very interesting here.
Hey, this is Jamie coming at you live from the Wool Bowl. I am so incredibly excited to see my very first fantasy football league game tonight. It's getting kind of late, and the players should be here shortly. And I hear that Gandalf is playing quarterback for someone tonight. And Pris tells me that Tinkerbell will be here, and it all makes so much sense, this being the fantasy league and all. And so it's just going to be a really exciting night, and I will be back with you later to update you on how the game is going.
That was 11 years ago. 11. And word has it, Jamie's still at the Wool Bowl. We have not heard from her since. Do we know what has happened to Jamie? Does anybody know? Does anybody have word on what has gone on? It is week 1 of the 2025 Dynasty Fantasy Football. Dynasty Fantasy Football. Let's roll those highlights. Hey, Alex, you saw that. You saw that. You remember that, right, Alex? Do you remember that happening? Do you remember that live feed? Do you remember that special correspondent we had? You got it. Alex saw it. I appreciate that, Alex. Thank you for being part of being here, being the first one. And man, it's Monday. It's late. Dynasty Fantasy Football recap. Let's roll those highlights, baby. Going right into game 1. Let's check me out, Teo. Look at that. It was a close game to begin this season. Let me just move my window just a little bit so there we go. There we go. I'm taking on Jeremy here, former co-host of GoFoot Podcast and the Smart Markets Podcast. Go to a buddy of mine. The Mandalorian squeaks by. That's right, me. I squeak on by 105 to 102. Close game. I thought I was gonna lose this one. When Cook hit that 55-yard run or whatever reception, that was wild. But thankfully, Buffalo had to air it out for the rest of the game, so that helped me out as well. They weren't giving it to Cook anymore. Low points for me here on Chase. Chase with only 4 points, 5 points from Ingram, 4 points from Devontae Smith. Bates got me 7 off for a kicker, not too bad, and only 3 points from my defense. Hopefully Philadelphia, I think, will rebound next week. I forget who they play next week, but yeah, we'll go from there. Jeremy, like I said, almost got the win here. I think he was talking about he should have started Coleman, but I don't think anybody would have probably threw Coleman in their starting lineup unless I don't know, unless you just didn't have anybody in your lineup. You had Hunter in your flex, and then you had, let's see, Coleman. So you had Hunter in your flex, Williams and Thomas. You're gonna start those. I think you're not gonna leave them on your bench. So, I mean, week 1, can't beat yourself up too much about it. I mean, I think week 1's always a toss up. It doesn't tell who's gonna dominate right away from going into the season, but it is what it is. I get to win 105, 102. Hey, moving on to game 2. I mean, 105 points is not a lot of points, but we did break 100, so I guess we got that going for us. Going into game 2, Blackbeard's Light taking on Luis's Huicho. Luis is going to get the win here, 121 to 111, 10-point win. He got 27 points from Justin Herbert, a.k.a. Mr. Madison Beer. 23 there from Nakau, I can't remember. 13 from Metcalf, 12 from GNT, 13 from Warren, 13 from Laporta, 3 from Cooper Cup, 15 from Little from the kicking position. Not too shabby there. No points from your defense. Where did Freddie falter here? Freddie had 111 points. And could have got some more points from the Arizona defense. He only has 1 defense on his squad at the moment. I mean, that's not a bad strategy. I think last year, I ran with 1 defense the entire time up until I needed one on the bye week. But Yeah, you can just keep doing that. I think that's what Freddie's strategy is going to be. He's not going to pick up another defense until he absolutely needs to. He can drop whoever he wants. You have Mike Evans there. He had 10 points against a projected 16. 7 points for Pollard against a projected 14. And that's kind of where you dropped the. I mean, you lost the game. I'm not going to say you dropped the ball. Week 1, you're. It's a toss up. 22 from Samuel there. Yeah, I think that would have been nice if you would have started him there instead of St. Brown. But you're going to start St. Brown. You're playing him. You're playing, especially with Goff at QB, right? You're playing St. Brown. Yeah, I don't think you're not starting Pollard. Negative -0.2 Johnson on the bench. Interesting. But yeah, good turnout for Luis here. His team all over the board. Love at 15. Yeah, good job, Luis. Good job. You got the win. Going into game 3, we got. Oh man, I moved this. Why did I move this? I clicked on the wrong screen. That's why. Let's back in. Push it back up just a little bit. There we go. This screen. Going into game 3, Bullet Club Gold taking on Johnny's Draft Day Losers. Alex in the house at the moment, but Alex could not get the win. Doesn't crack 100. Johnny gets the big win, starting the season strong with 148 points, 148 to 97. That is a 51-point beat down. Look out. Jackson there with 29 in the losing end for 18 from Harrison Jr., 18 from Sutton, 23 from McCaffrey, who actually shows up. Amazing. 16 from Hall, 12 from Kittle, who is now injured. He's going to be out for about 4 weeks, Johnny, so pay attention to that. I'm sure you already are well aware. I mean, shoot, tight ends are bad enough, and to lose one in an injury, there you go. Who did Johnny have as a backup tight end that he's probably going to be playing? I do not see who else is the tight end. But if you look at his stats, I think it's Waller. Yeah, Waller's the tight end. He did not play. He didn't get anything. If he did play and didn't score, he would have got a 0. Like that. Okay. 10 from that Green Bay defense. No thanks to Kelsey also starting. Yeah, right? Agreed, Alex. You're going to start him. Mr. Swift only got you what? No thanks to Kelsey. Yeah, so you had Ibuka there at 23. 14 from Dobbins. Yeah, Worthy, nobody foresaw. Yeah, okay, I see why you're saying Kelsey, because Kelsey took out Worthy. I also had Worthy in one of my other teams. I did not play him, though, so I lucked out there. It was like a separated shoulder, so that's rough. Yeah, that is rough. You shoulder checked him. Give him a good old shoulder tackle on the field. I think he would have had a hard time trying to match Johnny. He only had 6 points from Higgins and 9 points from Kraft. But, Buka 23. He can rebound nicely, like you said. I mean, you're going to swap out Ibuka for Worthy regardless. So there you go on your next week's matchup. And you might want to look into, I think, Stephon, right? Diggs in your flex. That's not a bad spot. He nearly matched his projection there, 11.7 to 11.78. Not too shabby. Going on to game 4. Bravos Football taking it on Chris's My Name is Mud. Another team that failed to crack 100. 139 to 97 is the final score. Bravo. Big points for Bravo this week. He scores the second highest amount of points. Not too bad. 38 points there from Joshua Allen in an absolutely insane game last night. That was wild. 28 points from Flowers. 29 from Henry. That's a good stack there. 12 from Kelsey. 13 from Loop. Chris. Yeah, Jaden Daniels there. He only had 20 from Bijan Robinson. 12 from Taylor. 14 from Boswell. Cannot crack 100. He's going to drop to 0-1. Bravo's going to improve to 0-1, be in second place. Going on to game 5. It is the battle of Marty and Moon Pie. Moon Pie and Marty. Oh my gosh. Final score. Moon Pie gets the win. 107 to 97, 10-point win for Moon Pie, 22 points from Mayfield. We watched this game yesterday. Jefferson with 14 earlier in the evening, 14 from Irving, 14 from Connor, and 19 right there in the flex. That is awesome. Where did Marty falter here? She had Kyler Murray as her Drake London, who ended up getting hurt. I don't know if he's. I haven't read the injury report on Drake London, but we'll see. Kyrie and Williams there with 13, 11 from Henderson. Moon Pie. That special request. Marty texted me and asked me to refer to her and him in that specific nickname fashion. So, hey, welcome back to the league, Marty. I know you auto drafted. You picked up Kyler Murray. Who is your backup quarterback? You got Tua. Marty's looking in rough shape already. Week 1. My gosh, Cowboys lost. Banana Moon Pie is the best. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. We'll see. Marty, I mean, maybe you should show up for the draft next week or next year. What's up, Luis? Shout out to you. Oh, so the cool thing now, I don't know if you guys see this. When I get in the chat, I get to see who's actually showing up in order. So that's pretty neat. Luis, I went over your game. Congratulations on your win, beating Freddie 121 to 111. Good job for you there, buddy. You got the big win. Herbert, Macau, 15 from Little, McFly, Sucks in the City has come back to suck. All right, going into... Well, I didn't even say Moon Pie's team name. Sydney's Jeans team. And Marty's Sucks in the City. That was 5th game. Going into the last game of the week, Brandon, Sart and Son taking on Gabe Rolls. Go for the gusto. Gabe, I think, is the lowest amount of points. Right? That's a different league. Yeah, it looks like Gabe only put up 86 points. 8 points from Burrow, 4 from McLaurin, 12 from Olive. Oh my God, 15 from Gibbs, 14 from Warren, 17 right there in your flex from Myers, -3 from the Baltimore defense. Brandon's highest player total was 18 from CeeDee Lamb, who didn't even get his projection. That's what's wild. I think all of these players. Oh, I guess the only one that didn't. It looks like a Dunzy here. Oh, Dunzy. And the defense. Oh, and the kicker. Dicker the kicker. All exceeded their projections there. Jacoby Myers, 897. Not too bad. But Gabe doesn't get the win. Brandon's going to improve to 1-0. Let's take a look at the live standings. There you see Johnny. See if I can move that so you guys can see it. You see Johnny there. He's in the top of the standings. He has the most amount of points at so he's 1-0. Bravo 2nd. Luis in 3rd. Brandon in 4th. Joe in 5th. And I'm rounding out the winners with the win there. I got the least amount of points when I won that game. Yeah. Helped you out there. You got 15 points from Little. Not too shabby. Yeah, 15, I mean, to the 8. That's pretty good. You got an additional 7 on the projection. Cup, I mean, really screwed you over there. You made up the points. You made them up there, and you got no points from their Detroit defense against a projected 5. So little made it up for you, which is awesome. Going back to standings. And Gabe's in last place because he had the least amount of points. Martha already in 10th. Marty already 10th. Alex there at the bottom too. Alex, what's going on? You're in 11. Make some moves. Chris there in 9th, and Jeremy in 8th, and Freddie in 7th, right behind me. Who was the last winning team? Man, what a week. What a fun week. Week 1 in the books, guys. We did it. We're back. How does it feel? How do you feel? How did you guys do in all your other leagues? As I load up, I should have done this. I always do this later, but it's fine. As I load up the league, so we can look at week 2. Right? I agree, Alex. Matchup. Let's go to week 2. We'll look at week 2's matchups, and we're going to hand out some awards here in a bit. In week 2, let's see. Let me go back here. Looks like I'm gonna be taking on Joe, Cindy Jean's teams. Freddie will be taking on Chris. My name is Mud, Blackbeard's Light. And then you got Alex taking on Go for the Gusto. Alex looking for his first one of the season. Johnny's dropped it. Losers taking on Bravo. Battle against the 2 top teams. That's going to be pretty fun. One of those guys is going to get an L going in. Martha looking to rebound here and get a win, even out her record against Brandon. And then Jeremy going up against Weicho here, trying to get a win against Weicho. Maybe Weicho goes 2-0 for the week. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? I'll open up another window here. Let's jack up this because I'm going to pull up the pick'ems. All right, enough scores and highlights. All right, let's hand out some week 1 awards before it gets too late. Let's see. Lamer of the week. That's going to go to our boy here. Do I got him? Gabe. Gabe is getting... Luckily, he already had it loaded. Gabe's got it. Gabe's got Lamer of the week. Let's put that up there. Oh, I don't know what happened. I had all my laminated sheets, and I was just caught off guard, and sometimes luck is not on your side. But next week I'm coming back strong. I'm gonna do my best, and and I'm taking on Alex. One of us is gonna get a win, and we'll go from there. We'll go. Oh, that's good to hear, Gabe. I'm glad you showed up for the show. Thanks for popping in, like you do. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, and go for the Gusto. Go for Gusto. That was Gabe, everybody. Gabe shows up. Thanks, Gabe. Thanks for being here for just a little bit. No shockers of the week because it's first one. But player of the week, I don't even got a picture of this guy. Do I have a picture of him? I don't think I do. Johnny gets player of the week. I don't have a picture of Johnny. I'm gonna have to get one. I thought I had one. I got a picture that says losers. Oh. Oh man. Do I have one? I got Sheriff Luis still loaded up here. Oh, look at this guy. Hey guys, I'm too scared. I'm too scared to go driving by myself at night these days. You never know. You never know if they're gonna pull you over, and then that's it. That's gonna be the end. That's gonna be the end. That's gonna be the end of old Sheriff Weicho. You'll never see him again. I'm stupid. Player of the week is Johnny. Congratulations, Johnny. You scored a lot of points. What am I looking for, guys? Pick those picks. Let's see how we did. Go Dodgers. Go Dodgers. Go Dodgers. I need to put some background music on. Just so we have some tunes. I think I said that last year. All right, let's take a look at these picks. All right, let's do this. Oh, that's terrible placement. Okay, there you go. Top of the board there. Bravo. Good job, Bravo. 12 points. Another pick'em thing at 12 as well. Drop the losers at 12. So we got a 3-way tie there. It's all based on tiebreakers. I don't know how's it, but hey, pick those picks. That's me. I'm stuck there right in the middle at 10. Blackbeard's the light with 10. Pricks picks, I think that's Joe at 10. Martha at 9. And better than Joe's picks at 7. It's a who's that? Who's better? I thought that was Bravo the whole time. What are members? I don't want you guys to see the names. Better than Joe's. Oh, that's Alex. Alex. Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex. Do better than that. Hey, Luis. You remember this? We're gonna do a flashback for everybody. If you weren't here for the beginning of the show, putting out a PSA because this happened. This happened on Living.
Hey, this is Jamie coming at you live from the Wool Bowl. I am so incredibly excited to see my
We had a special correspondent and she never showed back up. She's still missing. I don't know what's going on. I'm genuinely worried. This is going to be an ongoing thing. We're going to investigate what's happened to our special correspondent, Jamie Barnes. We'll look into where she's been. If people have heard from her, this will be my own special report that I'll be working on for the entire season. Hopefully, I can get some news and report to you. I guarantee you, I will find her first before any sort of list is released. He's on the list. And oh man, on that note, guys, till next time. Oh wait, yeah. Till next time, set those teams, pick those picks. I got something else for you, and I'll see you guys right here next week on the.
Hey guys, I guess the game was canceled or something because nobody has shown up and there's no players and there's no fantasy football. So I don't know, maybe Matt can give you scores to something else, but as for the game, it just didn't happen. So sad days for all of us involved, but maybe we'll catch you next week. Back to you, Matt.
Laters, everybody.